This is a really unique project in that we have different production crews around the globe shooting simultaneously. Bruno shot a capoeira master in Rio, Brazil, followed him through the day from sun up to teaching kids in the favela to doing incredible capoeira on the beach. Andrew documented a world-class costume designer who picked up junk as he moved through the city of Nairobi and eventually turned it into a stunning costume. And my crew, we traveled into the desert of Nevada, trailers in tow, dressing in costumes and celebrating under fireworks and LEDs on the wildest bikes you've ever seen.
So when we're shooting, we're always trying to be light, fast, and effective. And a small form factor camera allows us to move really quickly between locations. We can shoot fast, handheld, and then put the camera on a gimbal and then move to a motorcycle in a matter of seconds. Don't draw too much attention and don't have problems with the community.
Because the camera is so light, it gives us great flexibility to put this in places that you can't use a conventional cine camera. It's the beauty of small cameras.
The Z6 and the ATOMOS Ninja Blade 5 comes in at a price that even entry filmmakers can afford.
This is a special moment in time for entry-level filmmakers. Now they can afford a truly cinema-capable camera.
You have a full-frame camera that gives you raw capability. You can't find that anywhere else.
With many cameras, the higher you go with quality, the less you get in terms of frame rate. But the fact that you can get still 60p at ProRes RAW is amazing.
Once you add the ATOMOS to the equation, you get like really high quality 60p just out of the camera in ProRes RAW. That's just amazing. The high ISO allows you to shoot in conditions that were just not possible 10 years ago.
The ISO sensitivity of this camera is actually good. I noticed this when we were shooting some factory stuff earlier on with natural light, and it really held well in the highlights and in the shadows.
If you were to denoise an 8-bit file compared to a 12-bit file, you'll notice bigger chunks in your images, bigger blocks of data. In 12-bit, you're getting a more refined, cleaner image.
Having diversity in Nikon lenses really helps when it comes to telling a story.
When you choose the Nikon ecosystem, you have such a wide range of choices.
And so on a full-frame sensor, shooting RAW with kind of the entire quiver of lenses, it's just a huge advantage. It just gives us maximum creative flexibility. One of the most impressive components of the ProRes RAW codec was the stunning image quality. It maintained remarkable detail in the highlights of the bright desert sky while holding the shadow details in the Jeep. This really impressed us, as did the realistic reproduction of the smoke in the low-light environment on the beach in Rio. The RAW codec really excelled with the smooth tones and color gradients in the sky with the backlit capoeira dancers on the beach. The robust bit depth was critical in accurately capturing the vibrant colors and all of the detail of the costume.
From my perspective, as a colorist, I would definitely always prefer to work in RAW. By shooting ProRes RAW, we were able to achieve 3 different looks crossing over 3 different countries. You're very easily able to shift moods and looks and styles.
We wanted a very distinct color look, a signature look per location, and shooting on a RAW file really allowed us the flexibility to define those looks. In Brazil, much of what was shot was in low light. We wanted a bluer, flatter look. We wanted the environment to feel moody and a bit more monotone. In Kenya, we really wanted it to look warm, given the color of the costume. We added kind of a gold effect. In the desert in the United States, we wanted a crunchier look. We wanted a higher contrast look that was very vibrant and felt surreal, similar to the way the riders were experiencing the desert.
Working in RAW easily allows me to achieve a director's vision for their film, and that is our goal as colorists, in my opinion.